we're going to press start about 2 seconds in. It goes 1,000, 2, 1,000, go. And here we go. Okay, the first thing we're going to start doing in Jackal here is that we have to power up our Jeep. A very killer Jeep. And the way we do that is we have to rescue these flashing POWs. So you start with a grenade. And after that, you grab one POW, it gives you a missile. And the second and third POW, as you will see here, will enhance your missile by using it. And you can blast sideways and then vertically as well. And it'll come in handy, as you can see here. A lot of the strats in this game have to do with lag management. So a lot of the strats are going to be pretty much just shooting things as soon as they come on, or just about, and splitting the missile up the best we can. Oop. Caught a little in the corner there. The corner hit detection in this game, a little sketchy. But we're on our first boss here. And if all well, the bottom right tank should spawn right now. But he did not. That's okay. First boss is pretty simple. All right, everybody, I hope you're ready. Yeah! There it is. Alrighty. Well, as we continue on here, a lot of the strats again are just going to be kind of combining as much explosion as you can into one missile, and taking out as many of these little soldiers as we can, because they all, even the little ones, cause a lot of lag in this game. You can go ahead and read a donation or two. Go through the stage.
Awesome. I have a $200 anonymous donation. And I have a $50 donation from Marcus80. It says, greetings from Germany. Since today is my 24th birthday and it is SGDQ week, here is some money for the good cause. Hoping to watch some more great runs. Save the animals.
Alrighty then. We're going to come up on our second boss here. Fairly straightforward. The machine gun does no damage, but we are shooting it here to take out the missiles that are being shot from these statues. Alright. A little sketchy there, but we got through it. And of course... Yeah!
Yeah!
Alright. Stage 3 is probably the hardest and most reset heavy in the run. It involves a few lasers in the, oh my goodness, there we go. In the midsection that, if done precisely, you got maybe a few frames to get through there. We're going to take it a little safe here today and skip the first cycle. It's still possible to actually get the second laser skip, so we'll see if we'll get lucky enough to attempt that at least. But yeah, still lag reduction. Got to make sure we get the turrets off the screen. The bullets, they all lag too. And we're gonna play a little safe here. You can make that cycle right there, but it can be really tight. Alright. Another thing to think about in this game is the enemy there. You saw I destroyed the tank, yet a bullet still came out. That happens quite frequently, so you got to be really careful. It happens most often with the tanks in this game. And they can catch you off guard and just eliminate your run, no problem. All right, we're gonna try to get a one cycle here. Essentially, we want the right turret to shoot. All right, we missed these, but that's no big deal. There we go. Yeah! It's great every time. All right, this is gonna be one of the. I'd say one of the tougher runs in the, or one of the tougher bosses in the run to do optimally. This is a helicopter boss. He likes to come in and just kind of machine gun you down as fast as possible. One thing to note is there's no real randomness in this game until the final boss. That's a whole nother monster when we get there. But yeah, we can have another donation. Just more swaggy shots left and right.
Awesome. We have a $1,000 donation.
Woo! Nice. I like to hear.
Yeah.
And what do you think it says?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Love it. All right. Audio cue here. All right, this is a helicopter.
Boom.
Awesome. Yeah! Yeah, that was really good. You got to be wary because you have to actually be closer to him to get as many missile hits in as you can as possible. Which gets really sketchy down the line. Oof. Right there is a gate glitch. It happens quite frequently. It can actually happen on objects as well. There it is again. For whatever reason, when you hit it sometimes, it just doesn't disappear, and it won't disappear until you run into it. So you just have to run in it to get out of the way. Also, this stage has the toughest quick kill in the game. The tank yard bullet conspiracy was thought to only be a task of strat originally, but we ended up figuring out how we could do it in real time fairly consistently, so let's hope we can grab it here. It's coming up right here. That tank must die. All right. We missed atrociously. But we did get one of the harder doors. So as you can see there, it takes some really tight missile shots. You actually have to just wiggle very slightly on the D-pad to get a lot of these missile shots off. Now we just gotta wait for the doors to open now the turrets are gone. That's gonna be it for that boss. Now we're on to the final stage. Yeah! One more good yeah in there. Well done, everyone. All right. So here's the last stage. I don't think it's overly different than most of the stages in this game. There's a couple of strats here, like there's a conveyor belt coming up. You want to be on just the right pixel. Yeah, I was too far to the left there. If you got on just the right pixel, you can actually skip the backwards push that it does, and that slows you down, and you can just go at normal speed. Saves about a second. But besides that, you got your normal swag shots left and right. We can have another donation going on for this boss.
Awesome. $25 from Silver Moon 9000. Greetings from Ohio. Good luck, Toad. Yeah.
Thank you, Silver Moon. All right, we're coming up to the boss here in just a second. We have this turret alley to do first. If you don't know that, you can just stay to the right there. That place is a nightmare, and you're kind of bogged down trying to take them out one at a time. But here's the final boss, part one. So first, it's this building. You know, cleverly constructed building. It's got its turrets, but it's only really here to hide one massive monster, which we're going to see in a second if I stop getting troll spawns behind me. Alright, here we go. The construction of this building was simply to hide this enormous tank that shoots fire lasers. I don't know the design behind this, but it's very effective. He's got by far the most RNG in the game. So when it comes down to the patterns, you just kind of got to get lucky, and that's time. Alright, not bad, not bad. And that's the entirety of Jackal. So it's a lot of lag reduction, a lot of quick boss kills. Is kind of similar to like a shoot 'em up kind of speed run. It's a Konami classic that really doesn't have a lot of light shined on it, so I'm glad I got to show it off here today. Thank you all for your wonderful Jackal Yaz. You did a great job. Yeah, that's Jackal, so thank you.
Yeah.